Hi guys, what is up? This is your man Spectre bringing you news updates, gameplays, how-tos, tips and tricks all about Call of Duty Mobile. In this video, we are going to talk about 5 tips on how to increase your chance of winning in BR mode. Do note that there are a lot out there, but we thought that these basic tips will help a lot of players, especially the starting ones, to help them in their journey. This is part 1 and we will conduct a series of tips for BR mode. So, without further ado, let's start. Number 1. Number 1 on the list is choosing the right class. We recommend for better survivability that you choose either the Trickster or the Ninja class. Trickster has a passive skill alert where you can hear enemy footsteps better, and an active skill Psychosis where you are like Naruto, who uses Kage Bunshin and summon 2 illusionary copies of you and confuse the enemy for a time. The next one is the Ninja class. It has a passive skill Dead Silence where your enemy cannot hear your footsteps, so you can either lurk around or do a sneak attack behind your enemy. The active skill is the Grappling Hook, wherein you are like Spider-Man. You can grapple on a certain distance and pull yourself towards it. This is effective when you are reaching certain places that your enemies can't. For example, a high ground or the top of a building. Number 2. This is an important skill to master, and this happens at the start of BR mode. When jumping off an aircraft, make it a habit to look around your surroundings. You can do that by tapping the button with an eye icon. Also, you can customize on your settings where you put that button. This is actually important because it will give you a sense on how many enemies are you going to encounter when you land. You can plan ahead by landing on a safe spot or landing on a spot where there is a gun so you can kill your enemy right away. Number 3. Third on our list is simple, yet very important too. It is always look at your minimap. Notice that there is a red icon on my minimap. That indicates that an enemy is nearby. It will give you a sense on where the enemy is, either behind the building, behind the rocks, or just hiding on plain sight. This will help you a lot. Either you want to hide from an enemy or you want to go around and kill him. Notice here in the sample that I knew that there were 2 enemies. And that is because I used the minimap. Number 4. Fourth on our list is choosing the right vehicle to move around. It is always locate and use a chopper. In my opinion, this is the best vehicle in the game. Always choose the chopper over the antelope or the motorcycle. And other than bringing you around the map, you can also do a surprise attack on your enemies just like this.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Chopper is very convenient and very efficient. It takes less time for you to do your objectives, like going to a chip terminal and upgrade your skills, or by going to an airdrop and get the higher tier attachments. But there is a downside. A chopper is very fragile. Whenever you take a hit on a tree or a building, it takes damage and takes a chunk of your HP. Also, be aware of any RPGs coming, because it will take only 2 rockets for it to explode. The good thing is you have flares, so you can wear off any RPGs coming. It takes a while to master riding a chopper, but in its pros and cons, I think the pros overcome the cons. Number 5. So last on our list in this part 1 series of our tips and tricks for VR mode is always go for a high ground whenever possible. High grounds are very important in VR mode. It provides a better view of your surroundings so you can plan better on engaging an enemy. High grounds doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go to the highest mountain in the map, but a spot wherein you are higher than a normal player would be. For example, is a small mountain like this
Chip terminal
or
is
at the
online.
roof of a building.
The safe zone is collapsing. Airdrop has been
It is
delivered.
very common for a player to go to a high ground, so you have to get the spot as fast as possible, or else you could die. This ends our part 1 of Tips and Tricks series for BR mode. So what do you guys think? If you have any more ideas, please comment down below so we can include it in our next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for our Facebook page and our YouTube channel so you can be alerted for our new videos. See you on
The
your
revived
part
flight
2.
will arrive in 1 minute.
And thank you for watching.